This is the problem with mac and cheese. Like, I agree, good mac and cheese, it's up there.
Yeah.
We had so much bad mac and cheese that it's just like it's kind of like it's like those chocolates. You just don't know what you're biting into. And it could be like really good or it could be like, arsenic.
Here's the pushback on that argument, Forrest Gump. If you read the inside of the box, it tells you exactly what chocolate you're getting, for crying out loud.
Who reads, Mark? It's overrated.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Guys on Draft. We are digital once again. Last week we did the tolerable smells draft. If you want to go back and check that one out, that definitely wasn't excruciating to watch, and I had a full stomach afterwards. I don't know who won, but
Who do you feel? What did your gut say?
I don't know. I mean, Phil probably won just because he got the wild card that round.
Yeah, but I felt like he could have chosen a good smell, but he still went with a bad smell.
No, I respect that. I respect it.
Yeah, I think he was keeping in line with what we were doing, which I
Yeah.
respect. That was good on Phil for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Screw that. If I get a wild card, I'm going the best thing possible.
Yeah, we know, dude. We know you like to cheat and pander. It's well documented on this show.
Well, this is I guess before we get started, this video is sponsored by Aura, so thank you, Aura, for sponsoring the video. We will get to that later on. There won't be too many bad picks with this draft. I'm in charge of the draft topic this week, and I'm sending you the picks right now.
You're gonna have to email those too, because since I'm using the phone as my
yeah,
I won't be able to toggle back and forth.
That's fine. I'll do that. In spirit of the holidays, it's the Thanksgiving sides draft. Woo! Yay! Thanksgiving sides, the best part of Thanksgiving.
It's fair.
Oh, that was an underwhelming reaction.
Thanksgiving sides, dude. How the hell did you come up with so many sides?
Oh, there are a lot of Thanksgiving sides. Let me send you the email real quick. Rocky, do you want to? I didn't get the wheel prepared.
Yeah, I got it. Let me set it up and we'll get going right away here.
I think Zoom and I are gonna have to have a little chat with their product. I don't know why all of a sudden I can't get the camera on my computer to work.
I'm very doubtful it's Zoom.
Look at that.
All right, so we're going to spin the wheel. And remember, we're going to do for our listeners. First one is order. Second one is wild card.
Yeah.
So let's.
Is that a real tree, Mark?
That's a real tree, buddy.
You give me real Christmas tree vibes.
Last night went and got not to brag or anything. Our ceilings are a little bit higher than most, living the good life. And man, that glare is not gonna be good. 8.5 footer.
Man, it sounds like blinds aren't that good at keeping light out.
All right. Mark, you have the first choice. I am second. And Zachary, you're pulling up third.
Ever since we switched to this new topic or this new draft thing we're doing, I keep getting last. Mark's no longer getting last.
And I'm going to now spin for wild card. You guys can hear it?
No.
No, we cannot.
Oh, I'm liking this. I'm going to send you a screenshot because you bastards doubt me.
Nobody wants a screenshot of your.
Oh, no, it's coming.
Listen.
I got
your side of Skyline chili is safe. All right, so you can use your wild card on that.
First of all, I feel like you're speaking as somebody who's never tried Skyline because it is great. Have you ever tried Skyline?
I'm prejudging.
No, I prefer not to put cinnamon on spaghetti.
Wow.
Mark, you draw those yourself?
Actually, a couple. My daughter and I. Yeah, we both did. We did some paintings.
Okay, well, that's a wholesome conversation we just had.
Yeah, yeah. They turned out. They turned out not too shabby for two people that aren't really artists, but
Yeah,
like to play.
better than the blinds.
Yeah, no, the blinds. There was some light coming through there for sure.
I guess for anyone watching, we're recording on a Wednesday at 10:30. I woke up 10 minutes ago. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, were you out late last night or just lazy?
Nah, just fell asleep.
Yeah.
Normal Tuesday.
I gotta
Yeah.
find a happy medium with this stupid holding of the phone crap.
Just
You got-
put it up against something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
All right, so let's get the show on the road, huh? Who's first?
Mark is first. I feel like this is an easy one.
Mr.
But-
Struggle.
I'm hoping Mark will screw it up.
Let's see
I know
here.
my first is.
All right, there we go. I think. Well, maybe not. Maybe there we go. That'll work.
God.
All right, let's see. Let me read these real quick. So I got the first pick.
Are you tired of constantly getting spam phone calls to the point where you don't want to even answer your phone anymore?
Yeah, let me check to see. I probably have a few.
I hate that.
Yeah, within the last 2 or 3 days, I already have 2 spam calls that I just let go to voicemail because who wants to deal with that?
It's really easy to set up, so you don't have to download several different apps to get things like parental controls, antivirus, VPN, password management, identity theft insurance, and more. You get everything at one affordable price.
Let Aura do the hard work of keeping you safe online so you can focus on other things.
That's right, Rocky. You can either let people continue to exploit and profit from your private information, or you can go to aura.com/guys to start your 2-week free trial. Also linked below in the description. Once again, that is aura.com/guys, linked below in the description.
Yeah.
What the hell is stuffing mashed?
Oh, I had to like.
Oh, all right. I see. I see
Yeah.
what happened. All right,
Rob,
gotcha.
You deserve the last pick just for that, Mark.
Yeah, I'm having like.
You should see
Like,
how it
haters
was
to
emailed.
you,
You
sending
should
you
see
an
how it's
email.
emailed. Listen, first off, you should see how it's emailed over. Secondly, is Zach, anything plays there. This could be some like new age shit where he's like, "Oh, you guys got ratio. You never had stuff matched before."
I had to send him an email, but when I copy pasted it, sent him a paragraph instead of a list. So I went and you're lucky I like cared and like spaced out all of them for you. And then sorry, I fucked up on mashed potatoes.
I appreciate that though. It's yes. I was looking at it, was like stuffing mashed and then potatoes, and then I put 2 and 2 together. I just didn't get to the third line yet. It's early. All right, I'm going right out the gate as an Irish boy on Thanksgiving. My favorite dish, aside from that scrumptious, delicious, moist turkey, is mashed potatoes.
I'm very proud of you, Mark. You did not screw this up.
You think that's the right pick?
Yes, I think that's the right pick.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to unpack this. First,
One-
he said that turkey's juicy and dry as hell. Second, mashed potatoes with no gravy. You didn't see the fine line.
Don't matter. I don't
Mashed
even
potatoes by themselves?
Yeah, man.
Buttered mashed potatoes, they're perfect.
Let me tell you, Zach, I make mashed potatoes. First off, we don't put gravy on our mashed potatoes either because the mashed potatoes are so flavorful themselves and so creamy that they don't need something wet on there. And secondly, we did our Thanksgiving last week because my mother-in-law was in town, and I adopted a new recipe. I'd been doing it slightly wrong. I would melt butter before I basted the inside of the skin of the turkey. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to let it room temperature and form a paste, and then you put the paste all over the bird. Holy crap, dude! That thing, after it was cooked, tasted like it was still alive. It was so goddamn juicy.
I don't know that
Yes.
like it's a positive.
Man, I didn't think that. Okay, I mean, but I guess with the first round, like everyone has, like my first overall, well, now I know isn't your favorite, but I feel like my favorite isn't everyone's favorite in general. So
I feel like this last pick you threw on there just for Phil.
No,
that's not true. I also have that for Thanksgiving.
I'm kind of I'm kind of happy about this because I think mashed potatoes to fine choice. I think it's most middle American white consumer. That's what they're going to go with.
Yeah.
But you don't like potatoes. You can have that on a Wednesday, right? Stuffing. Stuffing is 1-1. You,
That's my.
you crave it all year. You want it, but you only eat it in special occasions.
I can't. I can't talk shit about this pick at all. I absolutely love stuffing. It's the
Yeah.
best.
No, like, and if we make a sausage stuffing, of course,
Of course you do.
it's like to dream. Like you just kind of want to like hop into it and like snuggle in while you're
Let me ask you a question. Sausage, you're saying you can only do it once a year. Sausage stuffing, right? Stuffing is bread based with sausage. How's that any different than eating a goddamn sausage sandwich all year long?
I mean, the white person would ask that. I get it, but you've never had my sausage stuffing, so
You
There's
keep your
your-
sausage to yourself, buddy, okay? I don't want
Okay.
everyone to taste your sausage.
Man, I'm kind of. I got to go back to the drawing board now. This sucks. Stuffing was going to carry my team. It was my franchise player.
Well, if you thought honestly you were gonna have third pick and you would eat either mashed potatoes or stuffing, then that would have been a Thanksgiving miracle.
I know what would be like the public top 3 pick, but I don't know if I want to do that. I'm gonna go with. This sucks. I'm gonna lose this draft. I'm just gonna lose the draft. I'm gonna go mac and cheese. I'll go mac and cheese.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like it's not like my favorite, but it's still one of my favorites. And you can't butcher mac and cheese. There's a bunch of ways to do it on Thanksgiving. It's just good. It's good.
So what's your preferred? Do you like it out of the box or do you guys do like a special mac and cheese?
I like the Kraft Scooby Doo. No, I'm kidding. We usually do like a I don't know what it's called. Like it's like multi cheese, like a bunch of different ones, and then like some milk in there, some condensed milk, I think, to make it like super just like
Sprinkle a little panko across the top too.
yeah.
I
But
don't know. I'm like torn on the crunch with
this is the problem with mac and cheese. Like I agree, good mac and cheese, it's up there.
Yeah.
I've had so much bad mac and cheese that it's just like it's kind of like it's like those chocolates. You just don't know what you're biting into. And it could be like really good or it could be like, arsenic.
yeah, but that's a crazy comparison. I don't
Even
think bad mac and cheese though, like ever.
Well, here's the pushback on that argument, Forrest Gump. If you read the inside of the box, it tells you exactly what chocolate you're getting, for crying out loud.
Who reads, Mark? It's overrated. First of all, English is my second language. So,
I had
wait.
to had to.
All right, so it's back on me. 2-1, right? Here we go. Man, a lot of good stuff still up on the board. I would gravitate towards corn. I'm not a huge creamed corn fan. So you put the wrong corn on the board here for me. So I'm going to go with one of my favorite appetizers. And here's something that you don't eat every day. It's usually at special occasions, but it's more often than Thanksgiving. I will admit that, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you see my birthday parties. That's deviled eggs, man. I love me a good deviled egg.
That's high. That's high up for deviled eggs.
Well, you know what? The egg the egg deserves props, man. All right. The incredible edible egg. That's what they used to say back when I was a kid. I know you didn't get any of that kind of knowledge dropped on Saturday mornings during cartoons for you, Zach, but we used to. And the egg is incredible. And you know what? Now that we're here, now that we're in the 21st century and we're woke. We need to be woke to the deliciousness and the versatility of the egg.
Yeah.
The deviled egg at 2-1.
You know who was who was saying the incredible edible egg? They were lobbyists, Mark. They were paid lobbyists. They're part of the machine, and you sucker.
You fell for propaganda.
This is too, man. This is too much.
So where are you in that chain? You're past the egg stage of it. You have to wait till it hatches before you butcher it and cook it up and fry it up and put it in those goddamn delicious sandwiches with Polynesian sauce. So I don't want to hear that propagandist talk.
There you go. I'm part of the machine, but I'm okay with it. I'm on the other side.
Hey, Mark's
There
right.
you go.
The egg is the most versatile circle food. Like it deserves to go 1-1 in a circle food draft if
Yeah.
that were to have happened.
I think it's a circle.
And if it were circle, not elliptical.
The raw egg.
So I'm kind of like I'm torn because there's one that is my second choice, but I think it might not be you guys, and I think it'll fall. So I'm gonna go with probably like it's understated, but you start every meal with it. It's always loved, and in particular because you put the butter rolls. Everybody loves bread. They're cutting it open, slathering it with butter, putting their moist turkey in it. You know how you do it. You put your moist turkey in the roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're doing that. We're doing it at dinner, and then maybe a little bit later you're doing it again. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
There's no rules.
Two butter rolls.
There's no rules on rolls. You can do whatever you want. Get that moist turkey all up in there. A little bit of gravy. You know, Zach likes his gravy on a dry turkey, but on that moist bird, oh man, get that in there. Maybe a little bit of mashed potato, a little bit of stuffing. Oh man, delicious.
Even a moist turkey is dry compared to bird standards.
You're eating the wrong turkey, buddy. You
Right,
gotta get on a good turkey team. You need someone to moisten your bird.
All right. By the way, Team Turkey Day, my team name.
Oh wow, yeah, I forgot. I hadn't even given any thought to my name.
I'm just gonna go here. Going green bean casserole.
Damn it.
Super easy to make, really good. Sounds like it wouldn't be a good Thanksgiving side. Like green bean casserole sounds really, I don't know, 40s to me for some reason, but like green bean casserole, really good.
Yeah, that sucks because that was what I was hoping would fall to the next round.
I'll
But
make a trade with you. I'll give you mac and cheese and green bean casserole for stuffing.
no, I can't do that. Stuffing is the clear winner here. I would say more people care about the stuffing than the turkey.
Yeah, I do.
I think is there a debate like are you guys turkey or ham people?
Turkey.
I probably am still turkey over ham, but I like
don't love
pork shoulder. Like I like pork shoulder and like pulled pork on Thanksgiving. I don't like ham, like a slice of ham. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like spiral ham at all.
I'd go pig over bird, like pig over turkey, but not ham.
I like turkey, especially like a really good smoked turkey, fried turkey. There's a lot of great ways. I think maybe you need to come to like another house for Thanksgiving so you can try a succulent bird. Maybe you and Samara can hop over to Mark's, you know?
I've never had fried turkey though.
I got plenty of bird to go around.
No.
Fried turkey is it's fantastic.
You gotta like dump it in this like vat or like this vat of like oil. I've seen like fried turkey fail videos.
Oh yeah.
Like houses burned down basically because it's like a 40-gallon thing of like hot grease spills over in the garage next to like a car or something.
Yeah. Well, what happens is the noobs, and I've never fried a turkey, but everyone knows that oil and water don't mix. So what they do is they don't thaw their turkey properly, and it's usually coated in a sheet of ice, and they throw it into 400-degree oil. Like, what do they expect? I don't get it.
We can fit them in our machines at the store, and we've made a lot of fried turkeys over the years. They're really good. They're done right. You inject them, put some like really good flavoring inside there, peel the skin and butter the bird under the skin, and then
that's the key. That's the key to a moist bird.
Yeah. All right, Mark. Right. You're taking us to the third round here.
Pick 3-1. All right. thinning out a little bit. Some of the stuff I'm not a basic guy on Thanksgiving. I like my traditional sides, my traditional thing with a little bit of flair. So some of these, like I'm not a big yam guy. I'm not a big
Fusion inspired.
yes. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with you know what? I think I'm gonna go with another appetizer, right? Because everybody loves Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving Day, you got 3 football games on. You're picking all day long before the games. You know what? Team Kiss My Yams is gonna go with Swedish meatballs.
Okay.
You know, I've never had a Swedish meatball on Thanksgiving.
I did this year at Samara's, and it's good. Like you know what you're getting with Swedish meatball every time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 But it's not like a traditional one for me. I almost didn't put it on there, but I wanted to get some unique. I almost put pumpkin soup on here because I saw that online, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's a good choice.
Yeah, one's bad.
I'm surprised you don't have like pumpkin pie on here. Well, I guess this is sides, right? So
yeah.
So yeah. So I've got to think here, and I'm trying to think of a team name, and nothing comes to mind. So
kind of easy.
You know, I'm going to let it come to me, but I'm going to go like, I'm kind of surprised it's still here. I think this is like a dish that you can have every single day of your life and you never get tired of it. It's a fantastic dish. And so I think it fits right into Thanksgiving, and that is rice and beans. Man, there is maybe no greater joy in life than rice, you know? So my wife is Mexican, so I'm allowed.
Yeah, I have one black friend.
Yeah. I think that analogy, like, it's stronger when you're married.
Hey, trick question, or not trick question, but pop quiz. What type of rice and beans? Like what rice and what beans?
So
in your Thanksgiving meals, Rocky.
I already told
Mexican
you.
Thanksgiving meals.
Yeah, I like to be honest, more of a, you know, the variety where you've got some peas, you've got like more of the dirty rice than the traditional black beans and rice. I like black beans and rice, but I really like the Puerto Rican Mexican more style than
Eureka.
Yeah, it's good. Good.
Yeah.
You find that pea, you're, man, this is it. It did it.
All right. You passed. You passed.
Are Puerto Rican and Mexican rice is completely different though?
Well, no, I mean, there's like it's more of a like a red than like a black bean sauce. Both of them kind of share that.
We do well, at least my dad used to make just like white rice with black beans, like black bean soup. But
yeah. And Mexican rice is more like saffron based, isn't it? That's what gives it like the yellow tint.
Yeah. So like usually it's like yellow rice. It's like dirty rice, like Rocky said, with like red beans sometimes. It doesn't usually for Thanksgiving. I feel like it's that though. Yeah. My turn, huh?
Sir Mix-a-Lot definitely likes when his women has rice and beans. It's right in the song lyric. Rice and beans didn't miss her.
I might have to go with another casserole here. I'm taking sweet potato casserole because it's definitely a Thanksgiving thing.
Yep.
You don't really have it any other time of year. And with all the savory stuff that's on your plate, a good little bite of like that sweet potato casserole with like the toasted marshmallows on top. It's a good little combination. I'm a fan.
You're the casserole king.
Hard to say that that's not a good one.
I'm changing my team name. Edit, rename, team casserole. King.
What is it? King casserole?
But with a C instead of a K.
Oh, look at that. Sing casserole. Good job.
PhD.
All right, let's see. Well, you know what? Now I'm going back to the well, right? I said I didn't want to draft it as high earlier on, and I was right. I'm coming back here at 4-1. I'm going to come back to a traditional Thanksgiving Day side. You know, I led off with the mashed potatoes, and I picked up two appetizers that go great with football. I'm coming back to cream corn, man. Cream corn, stick that right next to your mashed potatoes, especially if you like your kind of mashed potatoes, which apparently are still just like regular. But do you even peel them? Like or do you just leave the potato whole? Like, why are your potatoes so dry on your plate? I don't get that. But what you can do is you can take that cream corn, you can mix it in there a little bit, and you can moisten them potatoes if you like.
Now we usually do the instant mash potato flavored mashed potatoes with our Kraft Scooby Doo mac and cheese.
My God.
Yeah,
I
cream
think
corn, bad pick. Cream corn's weird. Sounds
It-
weird. Consistency is weird.
yeah, it's weird, but does show up a lot on a lot of people's Thanksgiving. So I got to give it to him there. It's
Cream
probably the
corn.
right choice right there.
Yeah.
No, there's someone. I know what Rocky's next pick is if he wants to continue with the
Oh no, yeah.
pander.
No,
Yeah,
no,
he's going total like multinational pandering.
no. It's like here's the reason why I wouldn't. You can't like if you don't make them well.
Yeah,
It's
bad.
wrong. I've had it bad, and so what I'm gonna do in the fourth round here, I'm gonna take cranberry, like cranberry sauce. I think it's like people always make fun of it. They kind of like, oh, I hate it, but you open it or you make it fresh, it goes like it's always there. You mix a little bit of stuffing, a little bit of turkey, you put it on one. It's great. So you don't think of cranberries many other times of the year, but you do think of them on Thanksgiving. And so that's what I would say.
Yeah, good for sandwiches. Good for like Thanksgiving sandwiches. The next day or so, you add a little bit of that.
Yes. Yes.
What I will say about cranberry sauce is one of my least favorite things to eat on Thanksgiving, but it's one of my most favorite things to make on Thanksgiving. I don't know if anyone's ever made their own cranberry sauce and not just gotten it out of the can, but something magical happens when you make your own cranberry sauce. You put all them cranberries in a pot of boiling water with that sugar, and all of a sudden at some point they all just start to burst open and ooze, and then it becomes like this gelatinous, other people think crazy good sauce. I personally don't like it, but I make it for everybody else.
Well, and then you add a little bit of citrus, maybe some orange to it. It hits like it hits a lot more than people want to admit. There's a reason that it is a Thanksgiving tradition. So
my mom makes it with, I think she does like a little bit of, she does some type of like Jello with it to make it more like that gelatinous type of thing. I forget. I think she does like a little bit of strawberry like Jello in there, or like the powder when she's doing the whole thing. I don't know. Comes out good.
You guys open a lot of boxes on Thanksgiving, Zach. I'm understanding here.
No, just the one box of Jello. The mashed potatoes are homemade.
They better be, for crying out loud. They're not difficult to make.
I actually have a friend who only eats instant stuffing and instant potatoes. He will not eat anything else.
It's a horrible way to live.
Oh yeah, it's a sad way to live, and some would say he's a sad man. It's pathetic, but like for Christmas, probably the best thing you could do is get him a box of Stouffer stuffing and a box of instant potatoes. He'd be in heaven.
All right, I guess I can't go candied yams because I have sweet potato casserole. So that leaves me between two options that aren't really my favorite, but one is like everyone has one. I'm going with cornbread. I'm just going to go with cornbread. Taking cornbread.
I think out of everything that's left, I think that's a very solid pick.
I have to go with like some type of bread. Butter rolls are taken. Dry though, right? Like Thanksgiving food is dry. Turkey, dry. Mashed potatoes, dry. Cornbread, dry.
I think you need to come to another house. I mean, I'm not like disparaging Hiram. I'm sure he's a good cook, but you're like I don't think of Thanksgiving food as being dry.
Neither do I.
I guess in his defense, he hasn't made Thanksgiving
Moist.
So
that's the
not him.
word of the day, baby.
It's funny you beat me to it because I was going to say, out of everything that you complain about being dry, you go and you pick traditionally the driest dish on the board, which is cornbread, unless you know how to make cornbread. Now, now, a born and raised Southerner like myself knows how to make some delicious cornbread. You know, you can't be afraid to throw some butter in the pan, Zach. I'm sorry to say, man. Sometimes you just got to throw a little butter in the pan. All right, get your weight up. Your skinny little ass doesn't use a whole lot of butter. Use some butter, man. Use some butter. Maybe all your stuff won't be so goddamn dry.
Yeah.
Hey, off topic, but maybe not off topic, and I think our listeners care. So, what do you dress bagel and biscuit in for Thanksgiving? Like, do you have like this outfit picked out?
Yeah, they have little pilgrim outfits that I crocheted.
I mean, I could see that, and maybe when they're walking, the little turkey leg jumps up in their mouth, like like kind of like a Halloween thing.
How does that go again, Rocky? What were they doing?
Is it bagel and biscuit, or what's the other ones?
No, not even close. Biscuit's actually Samara's sister's cat's name.
That's probably where I got it from. So what is going what?
Kiwi.
Wow.
Yeah, Kiwi. Rocky, I think we need another visual on that turkey leg coming up. How's that look again?
You know how it looks, Mark. You do this most of your life. You've done that probably till you were, how old were you when you married Kara? 30? So you probably were doing a lot of that until 30, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good. That's good stuff. That's entertaining stuff right there. All right. So now last round. Not much left on the board here. I guess I'll do it, man. I guess I'll go candied yams. Again, maybe not for me, but for the rest of the party. You have some form of a yam on your table for a traditional Thanksgiving meal. And since the other versions of sweet potato are gone, I'm gonna go with some candied yam.
Candied yams are good.
No,
They are, man.
no, I don't like them.
Definitely not dry.
No,
Little vitamins.
Now you guys melt the marshmallows on top and everything for your candied yams, right?
Oh no, not for the candied yams. That's just for sweet potato casserole.
Yeah.
Candied yams are more like caramelized, like.
Yeah, I'm not a big like yam fan that way. Sweet potato casserole, I got it. I'm in it. I like it. I don't like candy yams. I'm happy you took that from me. And Team Turkey Trot is gonna like use my wild card pick right here, because there's one thing I do know, and I kind of saved this. Americans love potatoes, and mashed potatoes. It's a great option, but almost every Thanksgiving I've ever been at, there's multiple types of potato dishes, and I'm going to go with maybe the superior to mashed potatoes, and that is scalloped potatoes. Great casserole, melty cheese, almost better than mac and cheese, some would say. I'm not like but almost, some would say that. So for my fifth pick, wild card, scalloped potatoes, baby. Ooey gooey.
See, I'm going to push back here because it's scalloped potatoes. You know how you make scalloped potatoes on your Thanksgiving tray? You take some of them delicious mashed potatoes, which are standalone superior, and some of that delicious mac and cheese, which is standalone superior, and you put those two superior products together, and you come up with a superpower scalloped potato.
That's why I just won the draft, but I don't think you've ever had a scalloped potato, because scalloped potato, they're sliced.
Yeah.
They're sliced.
Yeah,
they're
I know
layered.
they're sliced. I've had potato. Dude, I'm Irish. I've had every kind of potato, for crying out loud. I've had potatoes you've never even heard of.
And his
All
family.
right, we hold secret meetings at the end of the rainbow. All right, on our pot of gold, eating all kinds of different potato dishes. All right, don't you lecture me on potatoes.
Is that why you have a higher ceilings, because you have a pot of gold?
Maybe.
Man, that Irish potato famine joke just flew under the radar there.
Yeah, no, I heard it, but Mark was talking. I couldn't get a chuckle in.
Scalloped potatoes are good, man. Make me hungry.
Oh yeah, no, low key, they're like honestly better than mashed potatoes.
All right, and I guess I'll wait. I'm last, right?
You are last.
Yep.
So this draft was perfect. I played chess the entire time, big brain, because collard greens shouldn't be the last pick, but I knew they'd fall. Now I'm taking collard greens, baby. I have a full course meal. Good collard greens are incredibly good. Do a little bit of like bacon on it too. Can we get a little crazy? Put some cranberry in there.
Here he goes, like any good colonizer. Way to go. Way to appropriate that. I don't think we
Right?
can do that. Your skin tone is way too light, butter.
Hey,
This is
I've never
it's a
made them.
risky.
I've just eaten them. They're good. Collard greens are good. You're making it more than
Yeah, they are
I
good.
like how he's coming at you for that, but in round, I think 2, he took rice and beans and then tried to tell us it's because of the heritage of his significant other.
I am by marriage Mexican. That is like there's a transitive property there.
Okay.
know.
Updated my team name to Team Colonizer Casserole King.
All
Triple
C's.
C.
It fits.
Well, thank God you didn't go with K's.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right,
Wow.
so I think that's the draft, huh?
It is. Yes.
I'm all
Yes, it is.
Thanksgiving holiday draft. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone that's watching. Please drop a like. Let us know who won in the comments. Follow us on all of our social medias at G1 Podcast. I don't even know if we should do a draft recap because I kind of don't remember what I drafted since we don't have the white.
No, I can tell you that we haven't done the last couple because of that reason.
Yeah.
With our new format. And I will say that, guys, subscribe. Our YouTube subscriptions are kind of ticking up. We're gaining a little bit every week. But yeah, come on, like us, look at our social media.
Do it. All right.
Yeah. All right, everybody, have a safe and happy Thanksgiving, and eat as much bird as you can.